Hi guys, it's Color Me Badland back with another fragrance review. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I do hope that everybody is well and everything is going well for those out there who are tuning in and just checking on me to see how things are going. Today will be a short review. I'm just going to go over one fragrance. But before I get into that particular fragrance, I do want to thank everybody for the views and the support. Make sure you go ahead and like the video if you like the video. Go ahead and make sure that you share the video. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you'll be reminded each and every time that we upload a video. And also make sure that you subscribe to our channel. So with that being said, let's get to it. Not going to keep you guys long. The first fragrance I want to touch on today is a fragrance that was sent to me as a sample inside of a discovery kit. And those are kits that you can get from any house of fragrance. Sometimes your higher end fragrances, most of the time your higher end fragrances, your niche brands, gourmands, and things of that nature, they have what you call discovery kits. And basically what it is a kind of like a kit, a little bit larger than a sample, and it gives you an allowance to be able to try different fragrances from that particular house and or line of fragrances. And they tend to do that, I guess, basically because they're a little bit higher in fragrances and to get you familiarized with the fragrance and find out what your likes and dislikes are. So this particular house that I'm speaking of again is Replica. I did touch on one of the Replica fragrances that I'll be wearing this spring a couple days ago. And this particular fragrance from the house of Replica that I'm speaking of is called Lazy Sunday Morning. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. The notes are silky smooth, fresh, light, airy, and sweet. Very nice bedtime fragrance. And then also for ladies who work in offices and close quarters and cubicles where you love to wear something really nice, a fragrance, but you don't want to disturb the others around you. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. So the fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about today is from the house of Carolina Herrera. I know that this fragrance is known in a lot of households and it sits on the vanity and dressers of a lot of women and men. I would like to start off by saying I, up until this point, was not a fan of Good Girl. Not that it's not a beautiful fragrance or a beautiful line of fragrances. It's just that I had yet to find one that worked for me, that smelled good on me, or one that didn't activate my allergies like crazy. So the original Good Girl, I can't, it doesn't work for me. And I haven't found any of the other flankers that work for me except for this one. This one is Good Girl Supreme by Carolina Herrera. This fragrance was launched in 2020, so it's pretty new. Of course, it's still got the same shape as your stiletto heel. As you can see, I don't have the larger bottle. I think this is the mid-size bottle. I'm not for sure. But I didn't get the larger bottle basically because I haven't had very much luck with this brand or this line or any of the flankers to this point. But I got an opportunity to get a sample. Someone sent me a sample, a decant of this particular fragrance. And I was like, I gotta have this. It is an absolute gorgeous fragrance. So let me sit it down just for a second so that I can give you an idea of what this fragrance contains, the components of it. So your main accords for this particular fragrance is a white floral. So it's something that you can wear in the spring, something you can wear in the fall as well. This is actually, when I read these, you'll see that you can wear this season, all seasons, really. So white floral, vanilla, it's fruity, it's woody, it's aromatic, it has amber, of course, tuberose, it's sweet, it's earthy, and it's warm and spicy. So when I read the notes, I tried it out and then I read the notes on the fragrance. I go, this might work for me. But I wasn't sure because the original, the OG Good Girl, has orange blossom in it. And I love anything with orange. Orange blossom, orange leaf extract. It's just something about that smell that it does something for me, and it also just ignites that energy, the happiness, that it brings good synergy, and they always last well. I use a lot of orange essential oils as well, especially in the spring and summer months. So I just knew that that fragrance would work for me. Total opposite. But this one, so far so good. I haven't had an opportunity to actually wear it out to any special event, occasion, dinners, banquets, any of the sort, because a lot of those things are just not going on these days, right? So I did test it out with the decant that was sent to me, and then I smelled it a little bit when I got it, but I've kind of just set it over to the side because, to be honest with you, when you're not going a lot of places where you don't need to wear your more heavier, classier, special event fragrances, you just don't reach for them unless this is a day where you just feeling like. You get it? So for this one, I did want to come on and go over the information with this because I actually like this fragrance and it works. I've also heard a lot of information on some of the other flankers from Good Girl that they just don't last very long. On my skin, from what I've used so far, I would say anywhere between 6 to 8 hours plus. Now, that's because I layered it first. I did apply it on dry skin opposed to moisturized skin, and then I moisturized afterwards, and then I sealed it with Vaseline. I'll tell you about Vaseline a little bit later on, but Vaseline is a good thing, especially just on the post points of where you're applying your fragrances, and we'll get into that a little bit down the line. But yeah, I sealed it, and it works very, very well. So let me take the top off. This one is a little bit different from the larger, because I've noticed that on the larger stilettos, a lot of time you'll notice that you can actually place your finger here and the sprayer or the atomizer will actually be at the top of where the heel is. Well, on this particular one, which I thought was kind of cool, because I really don't like my sprayer exposed, you actually have to take the back of the heel off like this. Okay? And this is what you're left with. How many of you have seen shoes that are made like this? I don't know how they walk in them. Not the stiletto part, but the ones that are made without the heel on the bottom. I have no clue. So we're just going to spray a little bit, and I'm going to tell you what I think about this one. We're going to spray the cap, or we'll spray the cap and me. Let's see what we got. So while we're letting that dry down, I do want to let you guys know, for those of you who are gourmand lovers, you love the sweet, you love the savory, this is labeled as a gourmand fragrance. And again, gourmand basically means something that's delicious. It smells edible is basically what it is. And that basically means that the components and the notes of the fragrances are notes that are things that people eat. So this one has sugary berry, cotton candy, and creamy vanilla. There you go. Now, this is a little bit different from my particular normal taste. Like I said, I'm not really a sweet girl when it comes to fragrances and things of that nature. So for me, this is something different. But because it has that component of amber, it's got the earthy to kind of tone down that sweet a bit at the end. It's got a little tuberose in it. And then it's a warm and spicy. It's a perfect blend of the sweet, spicy, earthy, and savory. Beautiful compilation. This is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you're a young lady that loves Good Girl, I would try to get my nose on this just to sample it. I do know for sure that you can go into Ulta now, and I think that they do have testers out now where you can kind of spray and check it out, see what you think about the fragrances. I also know that you can go online if you're not into shopping outside just yet. You can go online and order from Ulta.com, and this fragrance is available to you. Just in case you're just not ready to go inside the store, I do want to let you know that Ulta has amazing curbside service. So you can place your order online. You'll receive an email and text message letting you know when your order is ready. Once you get to the store and pull up to your parking space, there is a sign designated for pickups. You'll see it big as day. You'll dial the number that's on that actual sign that you pull up in front of. They will locate your order, have your ID ready. You'll get an associate come out to your car with your order, and off you go. Very quick, professional, and no contact. They call it contactless delivery or pickup. So, like I said, if you're into sweet, savory, gourmand fragrances and you need a good fragrance for a night on the town, whether it's for a banquet, a birthday party, Mother's Day is coming up, and you want to treat yourself and it's not on your wish list, this will be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gifting to yourself. Okay? So I do want to say bye for now. This is Color Me Bad Lynn. I do thank you guys again for watching the videos. We thank you for the views. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys continue to check in on me. Check out my videos. Make sure you comment below. Let me know if you have this fragrance. If you have this fragrance, do you like this fragrance? If you've been thinking about getting this fragrance, if you have any questions for me, go ahead and shoot me a message. This is Color Me Bad Lynn saying bye for now. God bless.